Dingucha is a village about 13 kilometers away from Gandhinagar, the capital of Gujarat in India. By the way, the population of this village is around 3,000 people, but more than half of the houses are locked here. It is said that around 1,800 villagers no longer live here. These people have left not only their village, but also the country.
को जॉब नहीं मिलती थी तो इससे अच्छा तो प्रदेश में अच्छा रहेगा
अमेरिका नहीं जाएंगे तो मेरे बच्चे की लाइफ इधर है.
Even today, there are such posters in many places in Dingucha study in UK, Canada free application, offer letter in 3 days. The most ads you will see in this village are US and Canadian visas. In many ads, it is directly written that you will get a visa without giving any exam. In January 2022, a family of Dingucha decided to do the same after seeing the rest of the people in their village going to America. 39-year-old Jagdish Patel takes a flight to Canada with his wife and 2 children. He used to work as a teacher in his village and later helped in his brother's garment business. But the monthly earnings of the entire family used to be only 9,000 to 10,000 rupees. It is obvious that he took the decision due to lack of money and unemployment. With great difficulty, they managed to collect 65 lakh Indian rupees to give to an agent who will take them to America through the donkey process. His wife's dream was to go to America and work in a beauty salon, and Jagdish wanted to give better education to his children. In this last hope, they leave their village and take a flight to Toronto on January 12th. This donkey flight meant that their agent would drop them off at the US-Canada border, and they would have to walk the rest of the way and cross the American border illegally. And finally, after landing in Toronto, almost a week passed, that the police found the bodies of the entire family just 12 meters away from the border.
Well, 5 feet into Canada, there was 3 of them. I didn't see the incident.
Oh.
Little baby and probably about a 9 or 10-year-old and their father. There's 4 up here total, I guess.
All 4 of them died in the extremely snowy weather. They probably did not know that they might have to cross the border here in minus 35 degrees Celsius. A very painful end of this story, but Jagdish's family is not the only one. Every year, thousands of people try to go to countries like US and UK illegally through this donkey flight, and many of them lose their lives in the same effort. This is why the US-Mexico border is called the world's most dangerous border. Let's know the origin of this donkey flight in today's video. This entire process of making a backdoor illegal entry to a country without a visa is called donkey flight. Initially, this term was used only for the UK. Many people used to go through the Schengen zone of Europe to get to the UK this way. It is a zone of 27 European countries where only one Schengen visa is required. If you have a visa from any of these countries, you can travel to any Schengen country. Although the UK has never been part of the Schengen zone, but Europe comes quite close to the UK. People tried to enter the UK through Europe in different ways. Some people used to travel in trucks. Some people used to travel in cars. Some people used to travel on foot for hours and hours. Most people these days think of moving to the US instead of the UK through this donkey flight. There are thousands of visa agencies and companies in Asia that do this work. Agents in these companies who work to transport people from one place to another are called donkers. How much money these agencies charge depends on which package you buy. There are packages in them. There is a deluxe travel package in which fake documents will be made for you, and they will assist you while traveling. One is the economy package. If you don't pay much, they will bring you to the border and drop you, and then you have to walk all the way by yourself. Depending on the package, agencies can ask for an amount ranging from 30 to 70,000 US dollars. Many people who fall into the trap of these companies either do not know that the regular visa fee is never that high, or there are those people who cannot get a regular visa for themselves because they cannot meet some requirements. Therefore, they feel that they have no other option except to give such a huge amount. Because this work is done illegally, and in order to collect so much money, people often give their fields and sell their houses, and many times invest their entire life savings on this one hope. These agencies mislead people by making false promises, saying that we will not only bring you to America very easily, but you will also get many job opportunities there. And they hide all the real troubles that will come in this journey, and the legal processes that you will have to face. People who do not know much about these things fall into this trap. According to the American police, this northern border of America, which meets with Canada, is cold here, from -35 to -40 degrees Celsius. Now let's talk about the southern border. Some people will think that it would be better to enter the United States from here, but it is also very difficult because the border here with the USA and Mexico is even more dangerous. Those who take the path there have to face more difficulties during this donkey flight. The route from South America starts in Ecuador or Brazil. These are two countries whose visa is comparatively easier to get. A journey that goes to Mexico through Colombia and Panama. There is a very dense forest, more than 100-kilometer wide, called the Darien Gap. There are no roads in this area. There are only mountains and forests, bushes and rivers. There is no official authority present in this area, and it is considered one of the most dangerous areas in the world. Because drug cartel groups often use this route here, people who take this route are often killed by these gangs. After crossing this forest comes the desert of Mexico, where it gets very hot. And then there is this wall, this high wall that was built during the time of Donald Trump. Because even crossing it is a big challenge, and this path is so dangerous that you can imagine by looking at this article of 2021. More than 650 people are killed in 1 year crossing the US-Mexico border. Here the question arises that even though this path is so dangerous and life-threatening, why people spend so much money and risk their lives in this donkey flight? There are 3 reasons behind this. The first and foremost reason is economic opportunities. These are the people who want to go abroad for better opportunities and a better life. These people are often obsessed with the American dream, thinking that once they get to America, their lives will change. The lower middle-class people either do not have the money or the qualifications to take this legal route. People from many countries also try to use this donkey flight to enter the United States, and the number of Mexicans and Indians is very high. According to Center for Migration Studies' 2015 data, nearly 450,000 people from India were found undocumented in the United States. The number of China is slightly less than that of India. And you can also see the numbers of other countries. Now, let's talk about the second major reason due to which people are doing this, which is rising unemployment. And this is the reason why many people are living in such bad conditions in their country, in their real life, that they think choosing this life-threatening path would be better than the current conditions. The third reason behind donkey flight is political persecution. Now, technically, according to the Border Patrol, this is the biggest reason people claim. But is this actually the biggest reason to take donkey flight? Here, I would like to tell you an interesting thing about what people who take donkey flight do after crossing the border. Do they hide from the police and start their new life secretly? Most people turn themselves in to Border Patrol police. As soon as they cross the border, the guards who are standing, these people go with them instead of running away from them, and the reason behind this is to seek asylum. According to the United Nations Refugee Agency, asylum is a method of protection. When you seek asylum in a country, that country protects you so that you can stay in that country, because if you stay in your country, you are in danger. There are 5 distinct categories of persecution. Religious persecution. If you belong to a religion and are discriminated against because of it. Political persecution. Threats to someone because of their political opinion. Someone is threatened because of their ethnic or regional identity. Caste-based persecution. Being harassed because of someone's caste. So technically there could be a lot of reasons, and people who take this route illegally can cite any of them. There is an immigration judge to decide whether this reason is valid or not, so those who apply for asylum after crossing the border have to go to the immigration court and prove their reasons. Obviously, many people lie because their real reason is something else. So in such cases, people are deported back, which means that millions of money spent are wasted. And if you are caught lying, you are banned forever. And here it is also important to remember that economic migration is not considered in the category of asylum. Many people remain under investigation for months to years in the same effort, and often suffer torture. Processing an asylum application can sometimes take years, and it may happen that you stay in America for many years, but then they decide you were a liar, and then you are deported. And here it is also worth remembering that as soon as you cross the border, you are not immediately presented to the immigration court. First of all, people are put in the detention center where the condition is very bad. Often there are some detention centers where a lot of people are locked up in a small room and they stay there for weeks and months until the police say, your number has come. In the end, I would like to say one simple thing. Remember that your life is very precious. There is no point in choosing such a path by risking your life.